The joint factory park in Kaesong, a symbol of inter-Korean economic cooperation that gave hope to peace and the possibility of unification. When it was forced to shut down last year, it not only broke the hearts of Koreans, the move put many South Korean firms at risk. The Moon Jae-in administration is swooping in for the rescue. Jung-hee outlines the plans to provide additional compensation to affected businesses.
The South Korean government is seeking to provide additional compensation for companies hurt by the suspension of the inter-Korean Kaesong Industrial Complex. An unnamed official from Seoul's Unification Ministry said the ministry submitted its plan to the Presidential State Affairs Planning Advisory Committee, saying it'll provide additional compensation and help to normalize business at the affected firms. After closing down the complex in February last year under the Park Geun-hye administration, the government provided roughly $454 million to the South Korean companies with business there. That amounted to about 72.5% of the estimated damage of $626 million. But the firms have been asking for more because it was government policy that caused trouble for their business. At the time, the Unification Ministry was unable to secure more money from the authorities, but the atmosphere has changed under the new Moon Jae-in administration. The Unification Ministry first plans to compensate losses in subsidiary materials and complete products, and then move on to investment assets like land, factories, and machines. If the government pushes for full compensation, it would cost nearly $170 million. A government official said the authorities are considering compensation for all damages that can be confirmed through documentation, but a Unification Ministry official cautioned that the details and scale of the compensation are not yet finalized. Another factor is voices in the government saying more compensation is neither possible nor appropriate, so the size of the compensation to come is still an open question. The Unification Ministry is also looking at compensating businesses hurt by the suspension of tours to Kumgangsan Mountain in North Korea nearly a decade ago and the so-called May 24th measure. On May 24, 2010, Seoul imposed sanctions banning inter-Korean exchanges to punish Pyongyang for the torpedoing of a South Korean warship. Jung-hee, Arirang News.